So there is a little thing that I actually fixed over at the Persian community, kind of fixed, or at least made a video about like 2 years ago. And that's the issue with the National Day of Anime, or National Anime Day, that I actually saw 15th of April, Crunchyroll on Twitter to congratulate the people, the otakus, weebs, weeaboos, the degenerates we are watching anime and reading manga and shit. And it got me thinking, because first of all, there is no such thing as a National Anime Day. And I'm going to explain why. I was going to use a footage I had over at the Persian channel and subtitle it, but I decided to not do that because I think many of you probably are not going to watch it because it's subtitled and it's not let's say doesn't have the audio in English. Here's the thing: if you take close attention and pay close attention, to the 15th of April and you do some research, you do realize that this day doesn't really exist. And why do I say that? Take a look at, don't just use Google and be like, yeah, that's it. Google says it's the 15th of April. First of all, it's a National Anime Day. National as in nation. If it's a nation thing, it's in a nation, and if it is in a nation, it must be National Anime Day registered in a nation. You understand what I'm saying? I did check, and you can check it too. Not in the USA, not in China, and not in Japan. In none of them, 15th of April is National Anime Day. And the list goes on. In no place, not even one place on the face of earth, we have something called Anime Day, 15th of April. And it's even weirder than that, because the moment you hear something called National Anime Day, you must be alerted, let's say. Your bullshit alert sensors must be going off the chart, because how on earth do we have an international date for something that the name is National Anime Day? So do make the research if you want. I made that before. I did research before, and no, it says somehow that I think since 1912 people are celebrating National Anime Day, and it got me thinking, holy shit, we didn't even have anime at the time, but people were celebrating Anime Day at that moment and at that time. So yeah, a pretty big lie if you ask me. You go around and realize that people have been asking the same question: where the fuck is National Anime Day from? Is it in this country, that country? And none of them. There is no answer because it's not registered in any country. And here's the thing: the fact that Crunchyroll decided to just appear out of nowhere and be like, hey, happy National Anime Day, shows that the social media accounts of these big companies are in the hand of a bunch of idiots that don't even want to research the shit they are going to at least tweet or make a campaign about. And even funnier is, if you take close attention at people under the tweet of Crunchyroll, you see that the concept of critical thinking doesn't even exist. And the thing about, hey, you maybe should verify stuff before accepting things, and you should question everything, that doesn't exist either for some reason, because people are pretty much okay with the fact that Crunchyroll is lying to them. I can't understand how this is happening without any repercussion or people getting mad and making a drama out of it, but it pains me to see such a major company to actually go and do this, and not even try to fix that. I even quoted and left a comment in the hope that someone will probably read that. And if you want to have an anime day, there is a date you could use. I did an extensive research on the issue, and one thing that is very important in anime, manga, and for weebs in general, weebs that us degenerates and shit, people were making fun of me for using the name WeabooHead, and I said, embrace the jokes, embrace the meme. We are degenerates ourselves. And here's the thing: Comiket Japan, the first edition had place in 1975, and it was in December, 21st of December, if I'm not wrong. And I thought to myself that, hey, so if you want to have an international anime day, what better day than the 21st of December? That is actually the real day. That it's not the real day, but it's the proposed day for International Anime Day and not National Anime Day. Because I'm still not understanding the people the very big brain people that made this shit over at 4chan or Reddit. Probably they were like a bunch of very, very smart people that couldn't even realize that National Anime Day does have a national tendency to that, a national connotation to that. that you have to somehow explain in what nation is National Anime Day. The worst thing is, this is something from over at the Persian community. I had a bunch of people tell me that, hey, what's so wrong with people celebrating National Anime Day on 15th of April? Don't be such a party pooper. First of all, there is something called fake news and fake concepts you probably do not want to be lied to. For example, if you do really enjoy to be lied to, hey, leave your number here, I will be calling you and I will be telling you that, hey, we had a lottery, you won the lottery, and what color is your Maserati going to be? I'm going to tell you and ask you that question too. You are probably going to be happy, and I'll be like, hey, you were happy, right? That was a big lie, but you know, you enjoyed the lie. So yeah, that's a nice thing, huh? It's pretty stupid to be like, yeah, it makes people happy, so we should tell the lie, and just ignore the concept of verifying stuff, the concept of critical thinking, the concept of, hell, I don't know how many concepts, or how many rational things, and how many concepts of the human mind were actually undermined in the single sentence of National Anime Day and being celebrated all over the world. And people kind of defending that, because I haven't seen many people talk about the National Anime Day. Heck, I can't even check it right now. Let me check. National Anime Day. What do we have? Yeah, National Anime Day, April 13th. Happy National Anime Day. Happy National Anime Day. Happy National Anime Day. Happy National Anime Day. Anime Anthem National. Happy National... And how is it possible that... Where the fuck are the big YouTubers? Why do they not talk about this? Is it because they have some contracts with Crunchyroll and stuff? You know what I'm talking about. It doesn't make any sense to me, to be honest. I picked up on that 2 years ago. I am kind of late to the party, to be honest. I started over at the Persian channel, the Persian community, Farsi community. No anime YouTubers and stuff, just getting the audience and shit, bringing them over to YouTube. And okay, yeah, it took me a while, and actually I got found out that the date is actually false and shit. How did no one realize that in the global community? That's beyond my understanding, and I can't even stomach that. Sorry, bad English again, I'm very sorry. I'm actually doing something else too. I'm checking national days in Japan. There's so many websites propagating this lie. The funny thing is, 1975, the first anime convention, it actually took place on 21st of December. In Japan, we have New Year's Day, Coming of Age Day, National Foundation Day, Emperor's Birthday, Showa Day, Constitution Memorial Day, Greenery Day, Children's Day, Marine Day, Mountain Day, Respect for the Age Day, Sports Day, Culture Day, Labor, Thanksgiving Day. I do not see anything called, not the holidays, not the national day. Yeah, actually the Comic-Con in Japan had place on December 21st. Wasn't even in April. Bro, what the fuck are people doing, man? The stupidity of some people actually makes my blood boil and makes me even more disappointed. How the fuck did no one even realize this was a fake shit? So yeah, again, if by any chance I am missing any info, do leave a comment. I'm not even sure if this video is going to get many views, since my channel seems to be out of algorithm for some reason. Yeah, so thank you for watching. As we say in Farsi, شبتون بخیر و فعلا.